Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream. My name is Hughdoo. I stream at 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific every day on twitch.tv/Hughdoo, youtube.com/Hughdoo. Check me out on Twitter where I post what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it every day. Check me out on TikTok at HughDooTV. And we have the Reddit sub, r/Hughdoo. Go post something, we'll bring it up on stream. It'll be really, really fun. I promise. KCD. Here we go. Boom. We're getting near the end. It is the start of my birthday weekend, so...
Salt sprinkled with the bloody tears of St. James Madonna.
That is gruesome. I took tomorrow and Monday off because my birthday is on Saturday. So we're going to go pretty long today, probably pretty long tomorrow, and Saturday
Ladies
and Sunday.
Gentlemen, good men and good wives, come closer.
Keep an eye on
Poor
Twitter.
or rich, old
Oh
or
my God,
young,
shut
there's something
up.
here
I'm
for
trying to
everyone.
talk.
Magical ointments, protective
All right,
amulets.
let's get away from this guy. Yeah, anyway. So, keep an eye on Twitter for when I'm going to go live, because it's going to be a little different this weekend, I think. Okay, what do we need to do? Oh, is that a thief? That is a thief. Can we get him? I'm stopping him. Come here, guy. Come on, we're fighting. Let's go.
You're done for.
There we go. Yep. Do your thing. Alright, we stopped the thief. Yay! What do we have to do? We have to dig up the grave and remove the remains. So that means... Hold on, what is... We have to go to the green thingy? Where's my horse? There it is. It was hiding. Right next to the building. Let's see how much trouble we can get in with this charlatan now.
Yeah.
Is it right over here? Oh, is it up here? This is where it is. Okay. So we had found this before. And I wasn't really sure what it was. Okay. Is it up here? Oh, God. Here. Okay. I don't have a spade because it's on the horse. Right there. I have a spade this time. An actual spade this time. Alright. What do we do with the remains? And the femur. And the cranium. The skull. Where do I put these? Are they stolen? Quest items. Oh, no, they're quest items. Okay. So I don't need to get rid of them. I just hold on to them. And they're not stolen. And they're not... They don't have any weight, so I don't have a reason to get rid of them. Ah! A bush. Alright, so now we have to go talk to this lady the gossip. Here at this house? Is that her right there? Villager. This lady.
God be with you, good wife. Has something happened here?
Something
Heavens
happened?
no. It's quiet here, unlike some other places.
And what about that empty grave?
What empty grave would that be now?
The one beyond the village, alongside the road to Sasau. Just by the river, on the Pine Headland.
How would you know it's empty? Unless it was dug up.
Oh, it's dug up, all right. Freshly. And empty. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
Lord in heaven, what in the name of...
How come it's not in hallowed ground, anyway? Only unrepentant sinners are buried like that.
Oh, we're working her all
I
up.
don't like to say. It's an old wound that's best forgotten.
Whose grave is it?
Well, once a long time ago there was a young charcoal burner living here with his wife. There was always a lot of charcoal burners here, but this fellow worked alone. That's not an easy job for one man.
No one wanted to work with him, or what?
Oh, he was a hard-headed fellow who always wanted to take care of his family himself.
Ooh.
I can understand that. It's always better to work for yourself than break your back for someone else.
His wife was expecting, though no one knew it yet.
How did
It
she
wasn't
know
doing well
that?
at all. Soon enough, they had nothing to eat, and so he took to thieving.
Oh my. Ooh, yeah, I know how he feels. Yep.
I can understand him. To watch your family suffer like that. What could he do when they were going hungry?
If we'd known how badly off they was, folk would have helped out. But he kept his troubles to himself.
And did he get caught?
Well, at first it was just a few eggs going missing from people's hen coops. But then it was anything that wasn't nailed down. And in the end, they caught him.
And I suppose he was harshly punished for it.
Even then, he didn't let on why he was doing it. They whipped the skin off his back
Ooh.
and banished him from Leditchcott.
So justice was done then?
It wasn't enough for some folk. When the butcher found out he'd never get any compensation, he wanted them to chop off the charcoal burner's hands. If the bailiff hadn't talked sense into him, he'd have done it himself with his cleaver.
Well, he got off lightly enough then.
And in the end, he got what was coming to him, and more.
The butcher caught up with him.
No. It was the mills of God turning slowly but surely. His wife bled to
What the
death
hell are
in
those noises
childbirth,
in the background?
and the child died with her.
What the hell are those noises? Wait for it. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. But at least he knew they were gone to a better place.
True, lad.
Nothing
That,
could have
what
been
is
done to
that?
save them.
There was no one there. He had no one who would care for his wife. They say on that day, he parted ways with God forever. And he turned his back on the village too. I reckon he never forgave himself. Nor us, either.
Poor guy.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways. But how did he end up?
Don't ask me that, lad. I beg you.
Aspen, good to see you. Tell me, lady.
Come now, good wife. You can't leave the story unfinished.
I said no. Will you let it lie?
Okay. What the hell is that noise? I need to find where that noise is coming from.
What was
don't-
that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
Has something happened?
What the heck? Is it this dog? What the hell is wrong with this dog? Oh, he's got a arm bone? What? Duh, is this dog possessed? What? Oh my god. What the hell? Where am I going? Alright, what do we do now? Talk to the charlatan. Okay. Sweet baby Jesus. That dog is freaking me out.
Made of a unicorn's horn.
You shut up, I have 2 of those.
Good health to you.
The tragic fate of the charcoal burner.
I know who was buried in that grave. A young charcoal burner.
So begins the tragic tale of the young charcoal burner who became entangled with the devil himself.
Oh, don't start. What devil? I'm trying to tell you. Ugh. He was from Ledechko. He was trying to eke out a living for himself and his wife, but he couldn't manage. When she fell pregnant, he took to stealing.
Pride drove him from the straight and narrow path, and soon he sold his soul to the devil to fill his stomach.
They caught him and punished him, but some of the people he'd robbed didn't think it was enough. Then when his wife died in childbirth, and the child too, he blamed everyone for it. Even God, apparently.
But
My God.
when the time came to pay his debt to hell, the devil had no use for his soul, and took his wife and child instead. The charcoal burner cursed God, who struck him down in righteous vengeance. But the dead man's soul never left his body. He came back as a revenant to vent his rage at God and men and take vengeance on the living.
Jesus, did you listen to what I said at all?
Sorry, did you say something?
My
Oh,
god.
never mind. What do you want me to do with it?
But now that dog is
Question
possessed.
is, what would the revenant do to get revenge on the villagers? Well, apprentice?
Ooh, let's make it good. Ooh. The butcher. His wife died? The butcher? The butcher.
The gossip mentioned the butcher. It seems he was infuriated that the charcoal burner's punishment was too lenient.
And the revenant spoiled their meat with his malign touch.
How's that?
Spoiled meat is a classic example of a revenant's power.
I thought it was the
Okay.
work of bad butchers.
That too, sometimes.
No, God, this is
I
ridiculous.
should switch the good meat for bad, the butchers. What about the butcher woman?
What about her?
Her conscience was troubled on account of her man, and she couldn't sleep. But I helped her, so she's found some peace.
So, no problem then.
What? I'm supposed to scare the wits out of her and start
Oh my
all over
God.
again?
All right, if you can find some other solution, you don't have to switch the meat. But I wouldn't worry about her. But make sure it's the same kind of meat. Not even a revenant will turn a cow into a chicken.
Ooh, his wife died.
What about his wife and child? No doubt he'd want to avenge their death.
Well, how did they die?
They ceased
Childbirth.
living.
And when his love turned to rage,
Oh my God,
the water
dude.
turned to blood. Nothing too original. But it's tried and tested. If you do it at the baths, everyone will hear of it.
How am I supposed to do that? It might be a bit suspicious if I'm seen walking around with a pail of blood.
No problem. There's a certain potion that will do the trick easily.
Buck's blood?
He was stealing food from people, right? So, supposing he started again.
We should steal from people? Disgraceful. Have you no shame?
Maybe just a few eggs from hen coops, like the gossip mentioned.
Well, that
Oh my
wouldn't
God.
be too serious a sin.
We have
Will
to
they
do
put
all
it
this
down
stuff?
to the revenant, though?
They would, if I put some charcoal there instead.
And their nourishment he turned into ash.
He cursed God. That's very serious.
Oh my God.
What is it that most brings God to mind?
They don't have a church there. But everyone will have a rosary. I can't think of anything else.
That's it! If folks start losing their rosaries, they'll have sleepless nights over it.
You want me to steal rosaries? But that's...
Or just exchange them.
For what?
For nothing.
Great.
So, switch eggs for charcoal, switch the meat, color the water in the baths, and switch the rosaries. That ought to do it. I hope so. Of course, if you come up with anything else, don't let me hold you back. Talking to people might give you ideas. Traders, the bailiff.
Well, what if someone sees me in the act?
They mustn't. Otherwise, it'll end up like Sasau all over again. Don't draw attention to yourself, or they'll put two and two together.
Sure. I'll keep my head down. And how would I know if I've succeeded? I doubt it'll be announced on the market square.
It might
I'll
be.
be the first to know. They'll come running to me for a remedy, like hens at feeding time. Off you go and raise hell.
Oh, boy. This is like 1403 con man.
But whatever he did, don't you think he deserves some peace?
Dear Henry, after all the poor wretch went through, I'd say he's beyond any peace.
But he certainly won't have any as long as I'm carrying his bones around with me.
Ah, but you know who those remains could help.
Help? Who? How?
Me, of course. And I'd pay you a nice price for a revenant's bones.
But there is no revenant.
Not yet. What do you say?
Oh. Ooh, let's bury him.
Maybe I should bury him somewhere else.
What are you saying? That would be such a waste.
We could do it at the
Anyway,
Ratai Church.
If someone saw you, the whole game would be up.
Well, supposing I do it later, when the fuss has died down.
All right, if you must.
Is there a church
But I
in
don't know
Ledechko?
what you hope to get out of it.
At least the poor wretch will have peace at last.
Maybe. As long as you bury him in hallowed ground. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Like in Ratai, maybe?
Well, that's probably the nearest. That gossip-mongering crone would know.
True, I could ask her.
If you must. But for heaven's sake, don't even hint to her what you're up to. Good luck then.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so what? Honeyed words. Get musk. Okay. Replace the butcher's fresh meat with rotten meat. Find out what kind of meat the butcher has stored. Color the water in the... Brew the potion to color the water. Alright, what is this? Switch. I'll have to find all the meat the butcher has so I can replace it with rotten stuff. Water turned to blood. Nothing original, the charlatan says, but at least tried and tested. He recommended some potion for the job. Now if only I knew what the hell he was talking about. I must ask the charlatan about the recipe for turning water into blood. Alright, let's ask him about the blood. This
What's
one.
the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for coloring the water? Oh, well,
Well,
pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
How love turned to bloodshed.
Oh,
Once,
God.
there was a knight who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in the field, all wearing bright red ribbons. But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded, anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused. The young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart. Their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
I thought you were going to tell me the recipe, not some fable.
It is the recipe. I mean, the recipe is concealed in the story.
What on earth for?
So I don't forget it.
All right. So what does it mean?
I can't remember.
Oh my god.
Great. So if you don't know, who does?
You'll figure it out, my loyal apprentice. I remember there are 3 plants in the story, but that's about all. But I know it was a simple recipe. It should be enough to grind the ingredients and brew them together for one turn. So, all you have to do is work out what the ingredients are from the story.
Sure. Why make things simple if you can complicate them?
Take care.
I am not a huge fan of this dude. This is all ridiculous. Alright, what am I doing? What is this? Bury Lev's remains in Rete. Okay, we do it there. Good. Talk to the gossip about the charcoal burner. Color the baths. Color the water in the baths. I need to brew the potion. Some potion. Got that. Since Lev was stealing eggs and he was a charcoal burner, what better way to make it look like he's returned from the dead than to steal eggs from chicken coops and replace them with charcoal? To deprive the villagers of peace of mind, I'm supposed to steal their rosary beads or replace them with nothing. Oh, no. Okay. Should ask the gossip about a good place to bury Lev's remains without letting on what I'm up to, of course. Okay. Start down here, I guess? Maybe not there. I want to see something real quick. Can I... Is there a windowed, borderless window? Settings, sound settings. No. Hold on. No, that's not it. Game settings. Okay. That will have to be good enough. Alright, what am I doing up here? Oh, no. That is Terete. Check steel rosaries. Brew the potion to color the water. Color the water in the baths. Replace the butcher's fresh meat with rotten meat. Where's my horse?
Yeah.
Alright, so maybe...
Mandrake roots taken straight from the gallows.
Maybe we'll just take 10... Oh, God.
Yeah.
We should go to Retai. I wonder if should we come back here at night to do all this stuff? Probably, right? So I want to go get a bunch of herbs from our chest. Then we'll go up to the alchemy station. And while we're at the alchemy station, we can also bury Lev's remains. I think that will be just fine. And we need to get a bunch of charcoal too. Well, I guess that depends on how much charcoal we have already. What time is it?
Welcome, Henry.
It's almost noon. Do I need to eat? Not quite. Not quite. So we'll take 10 of these. Take 10 of these. 10 of these. Take all of that charcoal. Take 10 of these. 10 of these. Oh my god, we have so many. Is there a chance we can read that story he told us again? I have 1,700 mint. This is wild. How do I end up with so much more mint than anything else? What else do we have? St. John's Wort. 1, because we only took 9. Thistle. Okay, almost there. Almost. Is that the noon bell? Okay. Let's go see if we can brew a potion and bury Lev's remains.
Yeah.
Get all the way up here. Oh, watch out! Sorry, lady. Okay. Ooh, 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 gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Alright, where... Oh, bury him here. There we go.
Finally have some rest.
There we go. Alright, we didn't have to talk to the gossip about the charcoal burner. Good. She's nuts anyway. Alright, here comes the hard part. Finding out which friggin' potion I'm supposed to make. Is it in here by any chance? Antidote, Bowman's Brew, Bane Potion, Bard Potion, Bevage's Rage, Digestive Potion, Hair of the Dog, Cockerel, Savior Schnapps, Marigold, Lazarus, Moonshine, Aesop, Embrocation, Amor, Merhayed Remedy, Nighthawk, Dollmaker, Poison, Preserver, Lethan, Lullaby, Padfoot, Bucksblood, Aqua Vitalis. Grind. Ooh. Don't know. None of those are new. Quest log. Find out what kind of meat. Okay. Brew the potion to color the water. That's all I have to go on? Event, characters, tutorials, characters. Where is the charlatan? Maybe the alchemist would know? Oh god.
Good day.
Would he not know? Frankincense? No. Gall? Salt. I have no idea. After leaving Sasso, okay. And the water turned to blood. Nothing original, the charlatan says, but at least tried and tested. He recommended some potion for the job. Now, if I only knew what the hell he was talking about. Turning water into blood. Couldn't possibly be anything too difficult, right? So it's 3 herbs, and we just grind them together and boil for 1 turn. Maybe it's all the red herbs? What do we have for red herbs? We have fly agaric, poppy, thistle? No, it's not fly agaric. How the hell are we supposed to find out?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to Ledechko.
Flour,
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I need to switch this back. There we go. There we go. Much more stable frames. Still getting a little bit of pop in. Is there anything we can do about that? Not really. What does this do? We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I have no idea how we're gonna figure out what this potion is. Maybe the charlatan can tell that story again? Oh, there is a whole herb lady over here in Ledechko. Well, not in Ledechko, but close by. Way closer than going to Ratai. I totally forgot about her.
Then buy this powder made of a unicorn's horn.
No, don't buy his stuff. Alright, what does she have here?
Good afternoon.
Oh.
Tell
Yeah.
me, is Alois still haunting you?
No, he's gone forever.
Oh, really?
Ever since I let go of my old secret and made amends with God, I've felt as light as a feather. I sleep like a newborn baby at night. Thank you 100 times over, Henry. Good
Don't,
luck, then.
don't newborns not sleep, like, at all? Pretty sure they don't. Alright, so what? Hare meat, smoked sausage. Am I supposed to talk to this guy? Oh, the actual
I'm glad
butcher.
to see you.
Okay.
Good luck then.
Oop. Trade. Oh god. What am I supposed to be doing here? Replace the butcher's fresh meat with rotten meat. Hare meat, smoked sausage. Hare meat and smoked sausage. A lot of smoked sausage. Getting real tired of this quest real quick.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
Pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
How love turned. Once there was a knight who though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love
Something with
a
thorns?
fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples. But he was afraid
Poppy?
his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and
St. John's
learned
wort.
crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together
Wine.
by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded, anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused. The young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart. Their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
All right, so I know we definitely need wine. One of them is definitely St. John's wort. And the other two I have poppy
What's
and
the recipe
thistle.
for that potion you were talking about?
Pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
What are the first two?
How love turned to bloodshed. Once there was a knight who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance. He fell in love with a fragile young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples.
What's a
But
wimple?
he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous.
Okay.
This ain't their...
I think we got all of it.
Good luck
Okay,
then.
so I need a something that looks prickly in appearance. Thistle. It's thistle, poppy, and St. John's wort with wine. Got it. Come on, horse. We gotta go see the lady. I don't know how I'm going to replace all of the butcher's food with rotten meat. Where's the turnoff to this lady? Right here. Oh, too fast. There we go. Can we talk to her? Would she know?
Greetings. What do you need?
Oh, the
I'd like to talk
exorcism.
to you about that ghost.
What about it? Did you manage to get rid of him?
Yep.
Yes. Well, in a way. There was no ghost. Just a guilty conscience and past wrongs. The truth and an atonement cross helped where smudging and casting spells didn't.
And what else are ghosts but the result of a guilty conscience? Don't take the dead lightly. You could have managed without the cross, though, if you'd really done as I told you.
Okay. You're right. It must have been a ghost.
I suppose you're right. In any case, the only thing that worked was admitting a long ago wrongdoing and erecting an atonement cross.
Bah! Believe me, You could have saved yourself the effort if you just waited a bit. It takes some time for the smoke from those burning herbs to reach the great beyond. But
I don't think
here's
so.
a potion and some herbs for your work. Hopefully the dead won't be bothering us for some time now.
I hope not. Bodies seem to be cropping up like weeds lately.
Goodbye.
I got 3 nettle, 6 chamomile, chamomile, 4 St. John's wort, a marigold decoction. Holy crap, okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We need wine. And we need poppy, thistle, and St. John's wort. And we will grind them all up. Yeah, grind them all up, boil for 1 turn. Okay, into the cauldron. There's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hopefully this is it. Aha! I brewed fake blood. I was right. Nice. I wonder if that gets added to the recipe book. Oh, we could check. The Merhoyed remedy did. Where would it be, though? In the back? Fake blood. There it is. Nice. Okay. Cool. Alright. That is 1 thing down. Can we go this way?
Yeah.
What happens if we go this way? Oh gosh.
Friend, come closer.
Oh,
I
is
have
this
an
the...
enticing offer
Is this... a mercenary?
What's the matter?
Wouldn't you like to measure your...
In combat, you mean?
I fear there's nothing...
Okay.
Who are you, anyway? And what do you do?
What do you think? Would you take me for a knight?
No.
No.
Although you are armed like one.
True.
He looks
So
like the
abandoned.
faint-hearted knight.
No. Not now, anyway. I'm waiting here for a merchant who hired me for protection. So, shall we fight then?
Sure.
Alright, why not?
Finally, a taker. I hope you have coin, though.
Ooh. Yep.
Aye, I have.
50's fine.
I'm glad to hear it. Let's get to it then.
Do I have, what do I have for a weapon? Battle axe. Let's put that on. Do we want the axe or the warhammer? What are we at? Sword 16, mace 18. Oh, we really need to do axe. Okay. Come on now.
Come here, lily liver.
So mean. Okay. he gonna be okay? Maybe? What are we taking off him? We'll take his... He's got 11 groschen. Got it. And the drinking water. He didn't even have 50 groschen to give us. What a liar.
Yeah.
What road are we on? This isn't the road that I want to be on.
Yeah.
But we can go this way anyway, and then come back down. And... oh god. Watch out, everyone!
Yeah.
That's what I said. Alright, where do we need to turn the water red? The baths red.
Yeah.
Got it. So we should do that at night? That freaking dog. We need to put stuff back. Those can go. I need the charcoal. Just 10. There we go. Okay. Do we need to repair anything? Kinda. That one. I'll put those on the horse. Okay. Cobbler's kit? Tailor's kit. Okay, cool. All of our stuff is repaired. Good, good, good. Oh god. We should probably put our fancy clothes on. We need the hat and the boots. There we go. We'll take our weapons off. And we can go take a bath now. So at least we look like a noble.
God grant you.
I'd like
So what are you?
Bath and laundry.
I'm sure. Good luck then.
Okay. We need our fancy sword on. There we go. Okay. So we have...
manhood than whittled.
C. What is C? Okay. A. Replace the butcher's fresh meat with rotten meat. All of it? What about the eggs? Replace the butcher's meat. I have to find all the meat the butcher has so I can replace it with rotten stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Find out what kind of meat the butcher has stored. Replace the eggs in the chicken coops with charcoal. Steel rosaries. Alright, where are all the chicken coops? Good lord, dog. Dog's going out of his mind. What? Dude, what's wrong with your dog? Nope, chicken coops. We need to find the chicken coops. What do they look like? Probably near chickens. So we need... Oh, there's one. Alright, am I good? I'm good. We'll take the egg and we will put back charcoal. Okay. Oh, that's where we get feathers from. Alright, there's one. Is this a chicken coop? Nope, I can't get in there. Is this a chicken coop? Maybe, but I can't get in it. Where are the other chickens? There's pigs. Alright, looking for chickens. Chickens. Take the egg and put in charcoal. There we go. Now we need a third chicken coop. Not sheep, chickens. Where could those be? This way? On the other side of the river? Maybe. I don't remember seeing any chickens over here, though. Technically, this is Ledechko. Chickens. Okay.